Hi, in this video I would like to talk about how to install the MySQL server. If we install the MySQL server, we are able to run SQL commands as well. And if we look for the MySQL installer, I think that we can download it from the dev.mysql.com. And yeah, this is what we are looking for, the MySQL installer. No thanks, just start my download. And okay, it's going to take a while to be downloaded, but anyways, this is what we are looking for. Okay, so once it has been downloaded, let's click it and preparing to install the MySQL server. Okay, I would like to allow to make modifications, and I would like to add some new features, so I accept the license terms. And I would like to add first of all the MySQL server. So we have the MySQL server, and my system is 64-bit operating system, so that's why I would like to add it. And what's very important, because we would like to install an integrated development environment as well, to add the application MySQL Workbench. Okay, this is the one I'm looking for because 64-bit operating system. So these are I would like to install. The selected path already exists. Okay, it's going to be just fine. For example, MySQL 2. Okay, and I would like to click on the next. Okay, I wish to continue, of course. So we have the MySQL server ready to install. Let's install it. Okay, it's completed. Let's next, ready to configure. I would like to configure it. And it's very important that we will have this. First of all, we have the root password. For me, it's going to be my name, so Balazs. And it's very important that I would like to add a new user. The username will be my name. I would like to make it as simple as possible for the local host. It's very important to the local host. With the password Balazs and Balazs. It's going to be weak, but I don't care. So we have a user, it's very important, add another user account with a username and a password. Okay, we have the user role dbadmin, database administrator. Okay, let's click on next. Okay, start the MySQL server at system startup. For me, it's convenient. Feel free to untick it. And I think it's going to be just fine like this. So let's execute it. Okay, we have managed to apply server configurations and finish. Okay, next and finish. So that's what we want, and I'm sure that whether we have installed the MySQL Workbench, so let's click it, next. Okay, I would like to install it, so execute. I agree with the license because we need the Visual C++ as a prerequisite. Let's install it. Okay, next. MySQL Workbench. Let's install the MySQL Workbench as well. If we need the server, we are able to access it with the help of the command line. But I think that's not that convenient for most of the times, so that's why we install an integrated development environment called MySQL Workbench, and it's going to be very convenient to handle SQL queries. Okay, I think that it's completed. So start MySQL Workbench after startup. Okay. So as you can see, we have managed to install the MySQL Workbench, and if you open a command line and you hit MySQL, MySQL is not recognized as an internal or external command because we have to set the path. It's very important that the path variable should be modified. So let's navigate to the directory where we have installed MySQL. On my system, it is the MySQL with the MySQL server and bin. Let's copy this link, so the MySQL server, and it's very important that we have to stand in the bin directory. Okay. And let's search for the environmental variables. So I would like to search for the environmental variables. It is in Hungarian, sorry for that, but in English it should be environmental setups or something like this. And we have to manipulate the path. I would like to modify the path. I would like to create a new one and insert the MySQL bin there. Okay, so the path should be modified. MySQL bin, okay, there's the MySQL bin. Why is it good? Because after this, if you open another command line and you type MySQL with the username, my name, and I would like to use my password, as you can see it's working fine because we have set the environmental variables. If you hit the password, as you can see, here's the MySQL console. You are able to run queries in MySQL, such as show databases. It's going to show all the databases, and these are the default databases installed with MySQL. So we are going to create our distinct table, and this is what we are going to talk about in the coming videos. Thanks for watching.